Joining us today for Primetime Local News is Heather Anderson with SGI, and she is here to speak about SGI teaming up with youth in Saskatchewan to talk safe driving. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much, Shelby, for having me today.
Of course, no problem, Heather. Thank you for being able to give us your time. Now, would we be able to start off with you talking about what this is all about that SGI is teaming up with youth in Saskatchewan for?
You bet. So SGI is distributing teen driver resource kits to local high school students and youth groups. And this is really an opportunity for us to provide some educational information to teens and also get them involved as well. So these kits provide them the opportunity to implement peer-to-peer traffic safety initiatives and also start the conversation with their friends and family about how they can drive more safely.
Now, for the kits, would you be able to describe what exactly is all involved in these?
For sure. So these provide information on how to apply for community grants. They also host traffic related events and how teens can do that themselves. There's teen driver safety posters that are supplied by SGI in these kits. There's QR codes that are also supplied by SGI, and those link to information about traffic safety, and they can be handed out to friends or put on windshields. And also there's a long list of ideas in this USB stick that encourages traffic safety. So it includes messages such as how to host a teen driving safety day, how to use traffic safety messaging effectively with their teens, how to put out social media posts about traffic safety, or putting together a traffic safety video for maybe a high school presentation or bringing somebody in to talk about teen driver safety. So it provides a list of ideas for teens to get involved and kind of take this into their own hands to make sure that they propel their friends and their family to drive safely.
And how did the idea really start up for SGI wanting to team up with youth in Saskatchewan to be able to do this for, students and whatnot?
Yeah, well, what we know is that youth play a critical role in influencing positive behaviors among their peers. And so we wanted to equip teens with the knowledge that they need and the tools they need in order to take that into their own hands and start to think about traffic safety in a different way. So as we know, when you get that license for the very first time, it's very exciting. You're excited to get behind the wheel, but it's a huge responsibility. And so it's important for teens to start thinking about this early and start putting those measures into place early so that they have those good driving habits throughout their entire life and every time they get behind the wheel.
What specifically are the areas that you're planning to focus on for this?
Yeah, so the focus on this will mostly be on distracted driving, speeding, and impaired driving. And those are some of the areas that we want to see improve. About 6.4% of drivers in Saskatchewan are 19 years or younger. And in 2020 in Saskatchewan, they were involved in more than 2,700 collisions, resulting in 611 injuries and 15 deaths. Now, obviously, those numbers we want to see improve. So talking to young drivers really is an important area of focus. And we're hoping that by providing this information to them now, we can see some improvements in those numbers.
Now, does SGI plan to do this annually with youth in Saskatchewan if this goes all well this year and there's lots of strong support and good response?
Absolutely. So we do team up with Parachute Canada, which is a safety organization to focus on teen driver safety. And that's something we've been doing for a number of years. They have Teen Driver Safety Week, which is something we focus on. And we've also partnered with them on this in order to get some of the information out to teens. And so it's a messaging that will continue, but it is something we're trying in a little bit of a different format with these teen driver resource kits that we're sending out to high schools. So this may be the first year for it, but it's certainly, is something we're going to continue to look at and evaluate how it does this year and how responsive teens are to it so that we can continue to encourage them and share this message in the future.
For people that may not be aware or don't really know much about these kits, where can they go online to find more information and may be able to even have a kit for themselves?
Yes, for sure. So what we do is encourage you to go to our website, sgi.sk.ca. You'll find the information that you're looking for there. Under the news releases, we've got the traffic safety department, which is the ones who are, the traffic outreach department, which are the ones who are putting on this initiative. You can go to our website and find that information. You can also contact us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We're very active on those platforms. We'd love to hear from you. And if you're, a part of a high school who's maybe interested in getting this type of kit for their school or for their teens, send us a message and we'll be happy to put you in touch with the right people and make sure you get the information in your hands as well.
Perfect. Well, once again, thank you so much for joining us today, Heather.
It was my pleasure. Thank you.